Emiliano De La Rosa, bringing you the school news.
The first thing we'll cover this week is homecoming. Homecoming is October 11th with a spirit week with different themes every day up until the dance.
Posters are all over the building filled with details about Spirit Week and homecoming.
This year's theme for homecoming will be happily ever after, so everyone will be able to live out their prince or princess fantasies.
But in order to go at all, you must be passing all your classes and have at least 85% attendance based on the first 5 weeks of school.
Progress reports went out last week on Thursday as well. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not doing too shabby.
Same goes for me.
Now, as far as school news goes, I'm sure we've all noticed the high-tech brand new scanners at the entrance of the school. I, for one, am very interested in what these new scanners entail.
I just want to know why water bottles of any type aren't allowed in them at all.
Let's see what people have to say about these new scanners.
So the new scanners, the reason why you can't put water bottles through them is because it's actually electrical. So what's happening with the last ones was you put in the water and the water is going down into the machine, which is actually eliminating all the wiring and all that. So that's the reason why we're asking for the wires not to go, for the water not to go through. The X-ray machine has enhanced our what we're trying to see as far as what's in the bag, which would eliminate vapes and all of that that's coming through. To date, we have done a great job with eliminating, and so we just want to make it better. We want to make it safe for our students to be safe and successful. Any other questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day.
There's our answer. That's about it for general school news.
We're going to send it over to Antonio to give us some insight on our senior news.
For our senior activities, we have cap and gown sales that are going to commence late October. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for the next one won't be till November. Thursday of last week, we had a surprise breakfast before the rest of Bulldog Build Day, orchestrated by our parents and also Ms. Dakers to celebrate the seniors and the start of an amazing year. Seniors also had personal essays that were due Tuesday of this week, and meetings with Ms. Rochelle took place and also were being set up so that the essays can be finalized. For Bulldog Build Day, we did different activities that were an opportunity to receive your service learning credit hours, and you were also able to retake the Constitution test if you needed to redo it or take it for the first time. That's all for us. Let's pass it to Chente and Chow to show us how to be risk takers.
Hello, Bulldogs. Welcome to How to Be a Risk Taker. I'm Chente.
And I'm Chow. We want to help you guys become a risk taker because we feel like people at Senn are too shy and are scared to step out their comfort zone.
Yeah, and we want to help you guys get out of your comfort zone. It could be inside of school or outside of school.
Also, you can also become a risk taker by joining clubs or activities outside of school or in school.
Yes, for example, I joined soccer my freshman year. You know, it's an activity and it helped me get to know people because, you know, I know people who had more in common. So, yeah.
It also helped me because when I joined AAA, I was able to make friends and have connection outside of school and inside of school.
Not gonna lie though, before we get into this, I feel like I'm more of a risk taker than you, child.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, I dare you to eat jalapeno with Takis and cream cheese.
Whoa, that sounds spicy now, but hey, you know me, I'll never back down from the chat. Give me that. Where that? Oh, you already got it prepared, huh? Okay. Get this
That looks
one
so
up.
nasty.
Ah, this one looking spicy. I don't know if y'all can see it. If y'all can see it, this thing looking spicy. Ah, here we go, man. That's good. You going a lot hot in here, no?
Yeah?
What's up, hot?
Oh, really?
Oh my god. But since you want to dare me, you know what? I'm gonna dare you something.
What are you gonna dare me?
Let's see. Cause it's getting a little hot in here, you know. So I feel like we need to step out of the hallway. So you know what that means? I think, you know what? I dare you to go up to someone and make conversation for 30 seconds. A random person. Yep.
Okay, sure.
It's getting a little hot in here though.
Yeah. So like, how's your day going? It's good. Like, what's your favorite class so far? Really? Oh my god. Come on, let me teach you now. What's your name, by the way? Zamira? Sorry? Zamira? Yeah. Let's try. That's fine. Anyways, you still might doing that. Yeah, I really don't. But it was really nice to meet you. It was longer, right?
And then they got like nothing.
I hope this advice could help you step out your comfort zones and become a risk taker.
Before we go, there's someone from the crew. Let's make them eat freeze-dried sour candy.
So what are you thinking?
I don't know, cause these are low-key they sour. I tried one and they sour.
They
but
are.
Nah, you know what? Emiliano, come right here, come right here. We're gonna try one, man. Get in here. Come on, get in there.
Did you grab one?
Yeah, just grab one.
Okay.
Don't grab any.
I'll get this one.
Alright, let's see.
You go down a little bit.
Alright,
Oh yeah, the sour getting there.
yeah, okay, our sour.
What do you rate it?
What do you rate it?
It got sweet. I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
6.5.
Okay, valid.
We appreciate it.
Alright, thank you guys.
Yep. And that's it. We're gonna send it to the Senn TV Cribs, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye.
Yo, Bulldogs, I'm C to the Lows, and today welcome to Senn TV Cribs, and today we're here at Jerusalemator's room, and we're about to check out how hot it is. Come, let's check it out.
What's up?
I'm here with my Professor X, and we're about to check out his room.
Come on in, welcome. How y'all doing? I don't know why there's 22 people here, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later.
The Jerusalemator.
And we're here, and now. So you have a bunch of stuff in your room, obviously, and we want to know, what's your cozy corner, your comic book cave? What's it on?
Comic book cave. So this is the comic book library that I started building about a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm a big fan of comic books. I'm a Superman guy, but I also wanted to incorporate not just superhero comic books, but comic books that have to do with history, that have to do with a ton of other topics, independent comic books, and give kids an opportunity to read something that you normally might not read in a classroom. Because there are studies that show that if you're reading comic books, you're actually exposing yourself to a lot more, a wider range of vocabulary. You're expanding on your literacy, you're expanding on literary practices. And also just wanted to make it just like a spot in the room where, it's just nice to hang out in, right? So I'm trying to make a little bit of a theme, right? You've got Captain America's shield, you've got Thor's hammer, you've got the Green Lantern rings, you've got a couple of action figures, the Captain America poster right here, the rugs on the ground. So just trying to make it aesthetically pleasing, and at the same time making it an inviting space for Senn students to come to, sit down, read a comic book, relax, and yeah, basically making Senn High School's first ever comic book library.
I see you got manga, you got Marvel, you got DC, and I want to know, what's your favorite overall superhero?
Favorite overall superhero? I mean, I'm a Superman fan. I'm a Man of Steel guy. My whole life I've been a Superman fan, but at the same time, I can't just have a library dedicated to Superman. That wouldn't be fair, because I know a lot of kids like other heroes, Spider-Man, Batman, whomever. So try to diversify. Try to get as many Marvel books, as many DC books, but then also a bunch of independent books from independent publishers. Books that maybe kids aren't really familiar with. It gives them an opportunity to, expose themselves to new types of stories, new types of characters, and new types of artwork as well.
I'm Brandon Arriaga, and this has been Senn TV Cribs. Now on to the next segment.
Hello, and welcome to our burning question segment.
We're gonna be asking some spicy questions, and whoever has the best answer gets a prize.
We've recruited different staff members to sit in the hot seat.
So give a shout out below to the ones you know.
This is Anissa Khartoum.
This is Krishana Owens.
Let's get into it. What was the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
I drank 7 cups of hot sauce and threw up all over my sister's room, and I blamed it on one of my friends.
Don't tell anyone. I egged moving cars.
What's a ridiculous thing you're afraid of?
Bats. Jumping rodents.
I'm legitimately afraid of snakes, so much so that I was hiking with my wife one time. A snake crossed our path and I threw her in front of me in the hopes that the snake would get her and not me.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done?
Whew, I legally cannot. I gotta pass.
Jump out the window.
Worked in a high school.
If you could only watch one reality show for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Survivor.
Love and hip hop.
Flavor of Love.
Then,
Jersey Shore.
see, the bell doesn't even acknowledge your answer.
I can't. These are so good. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Litterers.
Students don't pay their school fees.
Oh, are you in a meeting? You are awarded the winner of Senn TV's Burning Question segment. How do you feel?
I feel great.
What's that say, Mr. Walsh?
You ate.
Did you eat?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Hashtag sensational.
Oh my God.
That's all the time we have for burning questions.
Let's send it over to question of the day.
Hi, Bulldogs. This is the Kyra Palmer, and you're watching Disney Channel.
No, this is not Disney Channel.
So what is it?
Senn TV.
Oh, hi, Bulldogs. Today I'm here with
Exaria Tate.
and
Thais Fahmy. So as you know, we have many wonderful teachers here at Senn, and you may have seen that we welcomed many more this year as well. Although we all have some icks and pet peeves that may get under our skin just a little bit. So we would like to hear what annoys you the most during class, because we know not everything is peaches and cream behind closed doors. So let's take a look. I'm here with
Star.
So today's question of the day is, without being specific, what is your biggest teacher pet peeve?
When teachers get in my personal space, I do not like that. Please stay from back far as away as possible, please.
Thank you.
A teacher pet peeve of mine is when a teacher just talks way too much.
Thank you. What is your student pet peeves?
Student pet peeve for me is students don't pay their fees and hanging out in the washroom.
Not putting stuff in SI units.
Okay. I think my biggest student pet peeve is when it's after passing period and it's still like a crowd of students in the hall, and I'm asking students to, most of the time I'm polite, asking them to get out of the hall, and then all of a sudden their ears don't work.
Silent. When they're talking too much, but you don't learn anything, like, get to the point.
Right. Thank you.
My biggest teacher pet peeve is when teachers don't give you the actual information that you need to pass the class, and when they just, they'll just ramble on and give you a whole bunch of lectures without actually giving you any idea of what's going to be on SATs or any other quizzes.
Not going to class, walking the hallway, being disrespectful, and thinking that we against you all when we with you all.
Thank you.
My pet peeve about teachers, I don't like when teachers be overly nosy, because I don't like people being in my business, especially older people. When they try to be in my business, I kind of get uncomfortable telling them this and that, and when they be asking questions on questions. So I just a few questions is good, but when you being overly nosy, that's what I don't like. It gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, I love this question. So I was walking through the hallway, and a student's late to class, and all of a sudden, I say, where are you supposed to go? Do you have lunch? Do you have class? I say, I have lunch, Mr. Russell. Definitely lunch. I'm going outside. It's going to be great. Great. Let me just check your schedule. No, Mr. Russell, I have class. I'm just kidding. I'm on my way. Just tell the truth. That's it.
Wow, straight up lying. That's crazy.
After collecting these interviews, we would like to share our personal pet peeves. Starting off with mine, I would say that it's teachers just talking constantly after explaining the lesson or when we're taking quizzes or tests. When I just me personally, I prefer a quiet environment because sometimes them talking can throw me off a little bit, or I'll be trying to pay attention to what they're saying while trying to take my test. What's yours, Xaria?
I personally dislike when a lot of the teachers are hovering over me or constantly walking around the room. I feel like it's very important to see what your students are doing and see if they're doing it right. But when you're all in my personal space, I just personally dislike that.
Me too. And yours, Takira?
One of my pet peeves is when a teacher makes you feel like you're supposed to know the work, you're supposed to know how this goes, when we just came back from summer break, so our minds have been shut off for school for a while, for a few months, so it makes me feel like I just don't know anything.
I agree. Well, that's it for now. Back to our anchors, and we'll see you later.
Hello, I'm Epiphania Milchi. I'm here with
Connie Pang.
I'm George Perez. We're here to bring you your sports news for the week.
Let's kick it off with our boys soccer. The team is crushing it with a record of 8-2-4. Recently winning the conference with their tie to Lincoln Park. On Monday, Senn lost to Curry with a score of 2-0. Let's take it to our interview with the soccer coach, Mr. Brewer.
How was last Friday's game, and what are some key moments?
Last Friday's game was awesome. It was a 4-game week, so very busy. The guys were tired, but it was a really big conference game that we had versus Peyton. We haven't beaten them in a while, and so it was really nice to kind of get out there. It was nice and close, and we started out a little flat, but had a really, really strong second half, and I think that was the difference in the game, scoring 3 goals there in the second half. So,
any shout-outs you had?
Yeah, so we let up no goals, and I'd say every time you do that, and they're underappreciated, is all the defenders that played in the game and the goalkeeper. But really just the hard work from our midfield, and then, again, scoring goals in the second half. Brandon leads our team in goals. He's done really, really well. Our Jordy also has a couple assists. He had 2 that game, too. So, they're just doing really well at the moment, and we're excited for tonight.
Okay, what are some of your expectations for the Senn versus Lincoln Parks game?
Yeah, so Senn Lincoln Park's always exciting. It's always like a 1-goal game. It's pretty intense. We have good battles against them. And so the expectations tonight is to win. I think our team is in a good spot. We're playing really well at the moment. We've won 4 in a row. And so we're just looking forward to kind of keeping that going. I know the guys are ready today. And so is Lincoln Park. So we do definitely have to bring our A game, but just kind of expecting, like a playoff atmosphere type game tonight. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Their next match is tomorrow at Maine West. Let's cheer on our Bulldogs to finish their season strong.
Next up is girls swimming team. The team won against Curry and George High School on September 24th. George High School took first with Senn taking second. And now September 26th, Senn won their first place against North Grand and South Shore. They completed against Lakeview yesterday. We don't have a score yet, but let's take it back to our swimming coach, Mr. Gross.
Actually, we play against Lakeview tonight. We're looking forward to the meet. We are leading the conference, and they're number 2 in the conference, so it should be a very close, very exciting meet.
Is there anything you want to improve on for this year?
Well, this year's kind of a rebuilding year. We have a lot of freshmen. We're mostly freshmen, actually. And thanks to our leadership, mostly in the form of Tuesday Plahutnik, who is our team captain, she has really whipped them into shape, and we're now leading the conference. So what we thought was a building year is actually turned out to be quite a successful year. So we're very pleased with our team.
Thank you.
Last Wednesday, the cross-country team had 14 BRs. The event was held in Emerickson Park. Let's give a shout-out to Iris, who placed 3rd with a time of 13:20 for the girls team, and Josh placed 5th with a time of 11:2 for the boys team. Good job, Bulldogs. Now let's roll the clip with our interview with Mr. Wolf.
So how's the season going? It's going great. I mean, last night we had our second Mather meet, and at least for the boys' side, 5 of the top 15 2-mile times in Senn modern history. So that's been pretty good. Almost everyone ran a personal best. We got a lot of new people who have done amazing work. So it's been fun.
You got any shout outs?
Oh, yeah. I guess I could shout out everyone because everyone's been amazing this year, but I guess I should recognize the top two, the top boy and top girl. Josh Anderson has been an amazing leader and has been our best runner every race. Iris Johnson-Andrews, first-year student, has come out and was actually third overall at a meet, so it's been pretty good. I mean, we've had so many new athletes come out who've been amazing. We've loved it, every minute of it.
Are you still in contact with Mr. Meadows?
Yeah. Yes, I am. That's a good question. Many of you remember old Coach Meadows, the one who brought cross country back. And yeah, now he's a principal at Lindblom, so I do see him from time to time.
That's all the time we have for this episode. See you next time, Bulldogs.